then. So in this one, what you're going to see is a sergeant misuse police powers to prevent somebody from reporting on a protest. Yes, she misuses police powers, which is a criminal offence, to prevent somebody from doing something which he is legally and lawfully allowed to do. Not only does she use her powers to do that, she uses physical force to do that as well. Now, all that being said, I will get into the legislations I believe she is broken and the ones which protect him from being able to do that in this video. So let's just get straight into this video.
End sexual violence. Everyone wants to end the violence with the sex, do they? I'm not into that. Can I get through now?
No, you've got to stay out now.
Pardon?
Sorry, you're not allowed. You missed your chance, mate.
What you mean? What you mean? Why can't I come through? What? Why? Ossifer! Ossifer! I wants to go through. Ossifer! Proper kicking off, guys, if I'm not. Proper going off, guys, if I'm not. Oh, it is taking him away, guys. All right.
Can we step back so we can deal with this chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him some fruit back.
Right, sorry, yeah.
Go back, because I'm stewarding this demonstration, so I'm asking you to go back as well.
Well, I'm going to politely say no to you.
Why?
Because you have no authority, really.
But I'm stewarding, so I'm asking politely. And the police
My
have
name's
asked
Stuart
you.
as well. Is he getting arrested back, you know?
I don't know. Go back onto this side. There's no problem at all. Obviously, you know you are. Protest is allowed. Protest is not back whichever way.
Listen, chap, I've asked you already to give us some space.
Why are you pushing me?
I'm not putting
Why are you pushing me?
Step back to me.
Why are you pushing? Why? Why? Everyone else can stand there.
We're just dealing with an instance, sir.
No, look
You can stand there. You've just followed us around. We've asked you several times to leave. No one's pushed
You haven't asked me to leave, you asked me to step back.
I'm asking you to give me
Okay then, so we'll get into this in a second. This is where they've screwed up, because they are moving him and him only, but yet people are allowed to stand there and write stuff down and possibly secretly recording, but he is not allowed to openly record there, which is a clear breach of a Section 17 of the Public Orders Act of 2023. This is a sergeant we are talking about as well. She should be well versed in this, especially if she's going to protests and demonstrations where this is key. So I'm just going to let it read the whole bloody thing. Let it read the whole bloody thing.
Exercise of police powers in relation to journalists, etc. 1. A constable may not exercise a police power for the sole purpose of preventing a person from observing or reporting on a protest. 2. A constable may not exercise a police power for the sole purpose of preventing a person from observing or reporting on the exercise of a police power in relation to A. A protest-related offence. B. A protest-related breach of an injunction, or C. Activities related to a protest. 3. This section does not affect the exercise by a constable of a police power for any purpose for which it may be exercised apart from this section. 4. In this section, injunction means an injunction granted by the High Court, the County Court, or a...
Right, we don't need to get into that. So, as you've seen, right, the sole purpose of moving him on was to prevent him from reporting on this, in my opinion. Why? Because it didn't stop anybody else, just him. So that to me is a clear breach of this. And when I say that, it makes it a Section 26 So we'll get into a Section 26. Everybody loves a Section 26, but Section 26 never gets put into place unless if people actually pursue it in a civil matter. Now, this sergeant, I think, should be pursued in a civil matter for this offence. So Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act of 2015, which states this.
Corrupt or other improper exercise of police powers and privileges. 1. A police constable listed in subsection 3 commits an offence if he or she A. He exercises the powers and privileges of a constable improperly, and B. Knows or ought to know that the exercise is improper. 2. A police constable guilty of an offence under this section is liable, on conviction on indictment, to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 14 years or a fine, or both.
So, she is exercising the powers and privileges of a constable improperly. Why do I say that? Because she is moving him away from being able to report when he is legally allowed to by Section 17, as you can see here, legally allowed to, but yet she is exercising her powers and privileges of a police constable to move him on. And she ought to know that the exercise is improper. Why? Because of Section 17. Section 17, preventing a constable may not exercise any powers for the sole purpose of preventing a person from observing or reporting. That is a key word. The sole purpose of preventing a person from observing or reporting. Now we know their sole purpose is to prevent him from filming this. Why do I say that? Because there was other people there. She ought to know. Telling him to move and using physical force to move him is improper. And it gets worse. This sergeant is an absolute fucking danger to everybody. She can't even say she don't even know Section 17 exists. It's not even that old. And before every single bloody protest, they should be informed about this bloody section. Right, let's just get back into this video.
They're moving now, they moved now. There's no expectation of privacy in public. You should know that, Sergeant.
Speaking to him, we can.
No expectation of privacy in public.
He is entitled to privacy the same way.
Then you need to take him into private, not in the public.
Well, that's what I was trying to do until you.
No, you weren't. You kept him in the public and you told me to move. It doesn't work like that. Sausage fuzz. Let them do. I can't go through there. Why?
Because there may be a breach of the peace if you go through there. Because I believe it that you're antagonising these people.
I'm filming, that's all.
Okay, and you're not coming through there.
See, right.
I don't know which side of the protest you were on.
Then I'm telling you, I'm a journalist.
Have you got your journalist?
I don't. I'm a citizen journalist. I'm not on any side.
I'm worried that there'll be a breach of the peace. Okay.
Oh, so you just leave it now, yeah?
You're welcome to go there.
So where's the neutral place? Where do you go if you're neutral? Just observing. From there. But you only get one side of the story then. How do I get up there? How do I get up there?
I assume probably up that way and up some steps, probably.
There you are, guys.
There you go. As you've seen, she yet again prevents him from being able to film a protest. But yet you can see in between the lines where it's neutral landing between the two cops, there is people filming. So it's just him they are preventing from doing so, which is an absolute disgrace. And then she's using her police powers again, saying that she believes that him being there is going to create... is stopping him from being there is to prevent a breach of the peace from happening. There's already a breach of the peace in my eyes. Look, people are there breaching the peace for everyday people protesting. Are you going to stop them? No. Why? Because they're protesting. He is protected under Section 17 to be there and film, but yet you fucking retard. Yes, I am fed up with this bullshit from these shitty, retarded fucking constables, sergeants, even inspectors, which don't even know the fucking laws are there to uphold. Absolute fucking stupidity. I'm going to stop ranting now because this has really wound me up. Everything I've said is my opinion. I want to thank my members for being a member. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below. As always, let me know what you thought of this interaction in the comments down below. Like the video, as it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.